At Hana Japanese Eatery in Phoenix, they're all about dishing out a little bit of culture with a delicious meal. And while they were certainly impacted by the pandemic, like all restaurants in our community, they took things in stride, remodeling the restaurant and restructuring the business to serve takeout orders. Now, a year later, they're set to fully reopen later on in the month. So Jamie is there this morning to show them some love. Hi, Jamie.
Yes. Hey, Liv, good morning to you. Well, you want to know this information because we are just a little stone's throw away from the TV station right now. We are at 7th Ave and Missouri. And yes, there's a hard opening date. So I know you want to know that date. We're going to tell you in just a minute. So with Show the Love, we partner with Local First Arizona to find places that have had unique challenges during the pandemic. Hana is one of them. They are a small space. I want to show you around this restaurant. If you have not been yet, they have been here in this neighborhood for 14 years. Chef Lori gets a lot of accolades from some very big names. Martha Stewart comes here when she comes to town, Lori. But for you, it's all about your local support. Tell me about that.
It's all about the local love. And I think the most important thing is the gratitude and appreciation and compassion we've been shown by all of our local clientele to keep us here. We're still here because of you.
And I want to tell you that just recently I was dining with some friends and I said, yeah, I'm not really a big sushi fan. They said, have you been to Hana? Go to Hana and you will learn to love fish. Why do you think my friend told me that?
I think one of the things that we tried to do by naming ourselves an eatery was that we wanted to kind of cater to all of our clientele. Yeah. We love to throw out some nigiri and sashimi platters, but we love to have a full dining menu as well.
So what does that mean? What kind of options
are
there?
Full dining menu, you can have tempura, you can have sukiyaki, you can have grilled salmon. We do sakamushi that's done with a sea bass, a Mediterranean sea bass. We've got some wonderful options, cooked options for those people who really enjoy cooked options.
What did Martha Stewart order?
So when Martha Stewart was here,
yeah.
Believe it or not, I think we were all kind of set back and didn't believe it was actually her.
Yeah, I bet.
She actually had some fish from a Tsukiji box that we had delivered that day that actually did come from Japan. So she had about 7 or 8 varieties of Japanese fish. We're serving a romaine lettuce salad on the menu. She did enjoy the dressing very much, but I was a little embarrassed that I gave her a romaine salad. But she did really enjoy everything. And I owe it to our local chefs who she had visited. And they had said, hey, you got to go to Hana and really enjoy it.
It's nice when your friends are talking about you in that way.
Yeah,
Tell me about the pandemic. I know that your place is unique because it's always been BYOB.
Right.
That's going to change.
That is going to change. Throughout the pandemic, we really needed to learn and understand how we needed to diversify our business, what was going to make sense for us in the long run, how we were going to be able to support our staff that has stayed with us for 10 plus years. We have many staff that have been with us for over a decade. And to work in a way that is going to be more conducive for us moving in the future and being able to service our clientele with some of the best Japanese food in the Valley.
We have some beautiful dishes in front of us right here. What do you have? Let's start on my left over here. What is this?
Exactly. So this is just a small sashimi platter. If you wanted to come into Hana and just do something as a single or maybe as a couple and wanted to do something small, we could do something that's a little different and have a chef's choice. Then that way we can put some things out of some of our freshest varieties of the day, maybe some unique things that we've created over the last couple of days. It might be something that's not even on the menu. So there are a lot of things that we can do when someone says, hey, go ahead and do what you want to do. And that's always been one of the fun things about dining in at Hana. The second option we have is a Hana Pride roll, and we call it Pride. It's very colorful. It has everything in it. It's got 4 or 5 different varieties of fish. We have some vegetables in there, and this roll actually is riceless. So for people who don't want to eat the rice and like to do all fish, this is something that's a great option for them.
Okay, tell us when we can start dining in. I know the folks have been waiting for me to ask you.
Right, absolutely. So we haven't said it, but today we're going to say, so May the 20th, Thursday, we will open for dine-in.
That is 2 weeks from today.
That is 2 weeks from today.
Hana is open to you. Can I call and make a reservation?
You know what, we're going to do it how we normally always have. There are going to be no reservations. It'll always be first come, first serve.
And when I come, do I get sake?
When you come, you have some beautiful varieties of sake that have been purveyed by our co-owner, Lynn Becker. A lot from Japan, imports, as well as some very unique beers and some very unique cocktails.
So that'll be new, that I can order from you instead of bringing it in my cooler, because that's how I did it.
That's right.
Last time I brought it in my cooler, and it's allowed. Can I still bring it in my cooler? Probably
No,
not
you
now.
cannot.
Okay, so you got to know that. You got to order from Lori now. Let's talk about this Show the Love contest that we are doing, because this is the coolest thing ever. We know our small businesses have been having a tough time right now. Well, how about this? Go online, azfamily.com, and we have been able to partner with some wonderful sponsors. Cox Business, National Bank of Arizona, in partnership with Local First Arizona. Enter now, because we have until the 16th. So just 10 more days to enter. Guess what? Grand prize winner, $10,000 TV schedule to run on our stations. That's Channel 3 and Channel 5. You get commercial time, baby, plus $5,000 in a cash grant. 2 runners-up will get $5,000 customized digital campaigns that will run on azfamily.com. So this is so cool. This can help your business so much. It is the Small Business Contest. We want to thank our sponsors so much for the money that they are putting toward this. Our station, to see your commercial on our air. I'm just so psyched for you guys. So again, 10 more days, go to azfamily.com. Also, I shared this on my Facebook page recently as well. Come to Hana in 2 weeks. You can come dine in and see Chef Lori. Good enough for Martha Stewart, we know. She is one picky lady.
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
It's good enough for Martha.
Big thumbs up for that one.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Jamie.